The first encounter, afternoon one, is going to be Malaysia versus Thailand. Thailand 4, Malaysia nothing. They've not beaten them at all in T20 internationals. And toss happened a short while back. It was former Pakistan great Marina Iqbal there. And Thailand have won the toss and they've chosen to bat. Here comes the first ball. Day 2, 9th edition, Women's Asia Cup. Straight away the umpire comes into the picture. It is a wide. Through the gap. Timing is everything. The first boundary of this game. Okay, she takes the challenge and she says, I'll pick it from the stumps and I'll just hit it towards the backward square leg boundary for another 4. That's a gift. That's a gift down the leg side. Long chase for the fielder there. Only to collect the ball and send it back. Another boundary. It's a big over, the first one. 16 coming from it. Clinton! Oh! The debutant is rejoicing.
She played all over it, going across the line. You can see that. The little away movement clipped the leg stump and she is delighted.
Shot this time around. Bad ball and has been punished.
I'm sure they would be delighted. Oh, it's gone! Sliced it in the air. Easy catch, and that's a big one.
Aina gave her 16 in the first, so they had to make a bowling change. Alisa comes, disguised completely, no mistake whatsoever, judging it to perfection, and says the wicket is ours. Isn't she delighted? Wicket number 2. A lot of swing in the air, but she's able to bisect the gap. It's going to run down for 4. So much of action. We're loving it. Picks it up from outside off. And I think it's going to be a boundary. Modern age wants everything in a jiffy, so we tend to hero worship a player or a format that gives us instant gratification. Usain Bolt gives you, a boundary gives you too.
In T20 format, you straight away want to attack the stump line, so it's much easier if you come around and straighter.
That's a good appeal. It's given, it's full, it's straight.
Got her straight on the front foot. She went through the shot, even though you could see she wasn't convinced it was the right shot to play.
Edged past the keeper. And we'll have the legs to go for 4. That is very nicely played in open space.
I'd scored, I remember I scored a ton also by that age in the school game. Oh, nice shot this. Oh, and that there was a gap and there was the invitation because the square leg was up in the circle. Bounces down the track yet again. One thing is consistent. The boundaries and the usage of feet was hit very hard. But as Marina said, they need to be taken. Long travel there from the fielder. But all in vain. The batter gets a boundary. It was powerfully struck. Great use of the bottom hand there. Another wicket, another catch taken. Second in the over. They are delighted.
Again, the lack of the pace has done the work. It was in the zone, but probably close enough. That's why she couldn't really find the elevation.
Got a sweeper on the offside, down the leg side. They are easy gifts and shot. Pulls it away beautifully. The roll of the wrist. Read towards that backward square leg region. Direct it! There is, but there's no celebration at the moment. Batter is in perhaps. The body language tells you so many things.
It definitely does. Lucky for her, she was back in the crease. Good to put that dive in. Might have another look there. Not an ideal way to put your bat down because it always bounces off.
Work again for deep mid-wicket. That is a really good effort, but unfortunately, it's not enough to stop the ball from going to the boundary. Powerfully struck down the ground. This time it's a clean pickup. Gee, you've given me such a hygienic answer. Well, some big shots being played. Oh, they've done really well, all innings. Put down. There's an opportunity to finish with a wicket. The Raisingam is disappointed. It's a dot ball though. 1-2-7 for 6 as we have 1 over to play. Calls for catch it, put down. 2 drops in 2 balls, different bowler, different over.
Already got a good total, 128. You don't want to drop these catches at this point in the game, especially the last overs. The more runs they pile up, it gets more difficult to chase.
That's now doubled the drop count. It's down to 4. Low. Oh, they're going to push. They're going to push. Ball is not collected cleanly. It's still a good over. It finishes it just for 6. And Thailand, having won the toss and batted first, have posted 133. Malaysia need 134. Here we go. Oh, movement as the wind continues to play its part. Good afternoon to Marina Iqbal.
But another thing they did well is they ran well between the wicket. That will beat the fielder.
Again, evidence of just quality timing. Again, just finds the gap short and wide.
Good shot, misfield, and that just might be the boundary they were searching for. Yes, it is. It is the second of the over, and it's a big over, this one.
Came onto the bat a little bit quicker. It doesn't look like it's going to go as quickly as it does, but that extra pace really helping, as that was too wide. Gap found yet again between point and cover.
Time has come when one of the two has to decide. We need to collect some boundaries. No, that sloppy work won't help.
It's a good point, that. Let's discuss that a bit more next over. Again, easing herself on the back foot, just allowing ball to come on the bat. And Wan Julia has effortlessly found another 4. Kam Chomfu. Bowled! Gone! Desperately needed that, Thailand.
It's nowhere near the pitch of the delivery. Probably it did stuck a little bit in the surface, but that is a much needed breakthrough for Thailand.
That is entitled to that. Nicely picked up in the gap. What a lovely shot that is. She is quality, is Elsa Hunter. Just pierces the gap to perfection. We saw Hunter do it in the last over. Bowled, Lau Mi invites Hunter down the ground. And she gets the better of her. That is a huge wicket. That's 2 wickets in 2 overs now, as Thailand believe.
Coming down the track, but this time it was a bit quicker. Couldn't really get near to the pitch of the delivery.
That's, how about that? Given this time. That is straight enough. That is wicket number 3.
Myra falls for the same trap, this time bit quicker. Didn't bounce enough, again playing across the line. The ball was coming into her. A straighter bat would have saved her. But things are now working for Thailand. Another one down.
Well, it triggers a big shot. It might well have found the gap. It has.
Finally, Malaysia are searching for their first win in the history of Asia Cup. They've also, okay, now mix up, yes. Pressure does strange things to the human mind.
You see, as soon as she hits, she takes off. But the non-striker responded way too slow.
Dances down the track. She pulls the length back. Very intelligent bowling this. She's been bowling to the field. Oh, now this time around, this is much closer than the last effort. They might have picked the 5th one here.
I think this is close, but I think she could be in trouble. Yeah, with the wind. The throw came with the wind, and she's well short. It's been a brilliant innings, but unfortunately coming back for the second. And this occasion, she just didn't place it correctly. And an excellent innings from Julia comes to an end. Thailand celebrate. They know how important that wicket is.
Clean bowled. You miss, I hit. 102 for 6 is the writing on the wall.
I don't think they do have the depth in the batting. We've seen this batter. They are all the time, all the batters who've come after Hunter have constantly been playing across, more bottom hand. She was nowhere. She didn't even read the line, the length. She walks back for 4.
Oh, it was, yeah, it is. Another one bites the dust. It is 105 for 7.
Just turns a little bit. That one is the one that goes away. That's the one that she bowls with the seam upright. She looks to swing it away, and if you look to attack, you often can get stumped. That's exactly what's happened as Malaysia lose yet another wicket.
The guile and then the smile invites her, and then foxes her completely. Beautiful work, good glove work as well. Very neat, very tidy. Closer you go to your opponents, lesser your net run rate will be affected. 20 overs finished. It is victory for Thailand yet again. And it is 5-0 against Malaysia in T20 internationals. It is 3-0 against Malaysia in Asia Cup. And Patawong will become the youngest captain now to win in Asia Cup. 20 years is what she is. And what a moment for her. You can't kill the spirit of the lion-hearted, can you?
I think that Thailand will be pleased because this was never a gimme. They knew they were without some senior players. They had some really difficult times out there in the field when they had to deal with an opening partnership. The captain had to think of some bowling changes that were going to affect some wickets. They weren't fielding as well as they'd like, but they've come out on top. And I think that will stand to them as they take on the bigger nations coming on later on in this tournament.